Let me give you an example. I had a client who had a very serious construction accident. And he was relatively young. I think he was 31 at the time. Wife and 2 children. And the accident that the injury he sustained in the accident was to one of his feet. His foot was essentially crushed. He had, I think, 4 or 5 different surgeries to try to rebuild the foot. And it was never going to be the same. He would never walk the same. But he had no other injury. And I remember he applied on his own for disability. He was denied, came to me for his appeal. And when before we went to the hearing, I was preparing him for the hearing and asking him questions. And one of the questions I asked him was, suppose we got you a job sitting behind a desk at a movie theater, just collecting tickets from people walking into the theater. Is there any reason why you couldn't perform that job? And he looked at me and he really didn't have an answer. And then we talked about it, and sure enough, at the hearing, this particular judge that we before asked that identical question. And I had been before this judge before, so I had anticipated it. And my client was prepared, and he said to the judge, absolutely nothing would prevent me from doing that job, Your Honor, except that, how would you like me to get there? I can't walk. I can't drive because it's my right foot. I can't walk to the bus stop to take public transportation. So unless you put me in a helicopter and drop me into that seat, I can't do this job. And he was approved. So there are other factors that go towards whether or not you could perform sedentary work. Your ability to travel, your ability to ambulate effectively, which is a term of art in Social Security disability.